open your books, page 113. Look at the first activity. Listen and follow. While listening, please follow.
Question of the day from Jacob Swift, Grade 1. What does a principal do?
A principal leads a school. Our principal is Mrs. Parker. She helps the teachers and students. She makes us happy and safe.
To our students, could you please help me recycle? Put paper trash in the blue trash cans. Thanks, Mr. Bell, janitor.
Okay, there are two jobs. The first one is principal and the second one is janitor. So, let's circle the question about the job responsibilities. Remember, we circle the question. So, this is about job's responsibility. What does a principal do? A principal leads a school is the answer. Okay. Asking about job responsibilities. To ask a question in the present simple, we use do or does with a main verb. Does she help the teachers? Do can also be a main verb. What does a principal do? What do teachers do? So look, these are helping verbs. 1, 2, 3. These are helping verbs. If we want to make a question in present simple, we use these helping verbs. It changes. For he, she, it, we use does. For I, you, we, they, we use do. So, the blue ones are the main verbs, like help, do, and do. These are not helping verbs. These are the main verbs. Don't forget. Let's look at the second activity. Look and read. Write the jobs. Then read the answers and write the questions. Okay, let's look. They are, yes, they are food servers. They serve me lunch. They work in a cafeteria. 2, he is a bus driver. Look, he is in front of the school bus. He drives the school bus. He drives me to school. The third one, she is a nurse. She cares for me when I'm sick. She teaches me how to be healthy. So, there are some responsibilities like serving lunch, driving to school, and taking care. These are responsibilities. And these are the jobs. Let's underline the jobs. 1, 2, 3 different jobs. And there are 1, 2, and 3 different responsibilities. Okay, let's go on. My grandpa's job. Let's read the text together. We love the sweet taste of honey, but who helps us get honey? My grandpa does. My grandpa is a beekeeper. He has an important job. A beekeeper cares for bees and collects their honey. Grandpa checks his beehives every day. They look like boxes. First, he uses a smoker. Smoke makes the bees calm. Calm bees don't stink. Grandpa opens the beehives. He checks that the bees are healthy. Next, he collects the honey. He takes the honeycombs out of the beehives. They are full of honey. He spins the honeycombs in a machine. All the honey comes out. Finally, Grandpa puts the honey into containers. It's ready to sell. Okay, now let's look at the pictures. The first one. Look, Grandpa wears a special hat and suit. So this is his uniform. They help protect him from bee stings. Yes, it could be dangerous. Look at the second picture. The machine spins fast. It collects honey. And the third picture, this honey is ready to sell. It is finished. Now, let's look at the glossary. Glossary means dictionary. Beehive, noun, the place where bees live and make honey. 2. Honeycomb, noun, the part of a beehive where bees store honey. And the last one, smoker, a beekeeper's tool that blows smoke. Read again, find the glossary words in a text and underline them. Okay, let's find the glossary words. What are the glossary words? Beehive, honeycomb, and smoker. Let's find it. Beehive, smoker, beehive, honeycombs, beehive, honeycombs. Okay, these are the new words we have learned in this unit. Please don't forget to write them into your vocabulary notebook. So, can you tell me the main idea of this text? Yes, the main idea is about Grandpa's job. The text is giving detail about the job. Grandpa's job is a beekeeper. It's different, but it's important. Okay, let's open our box. Using text features. A caption and a glossary are text features. Captions tell you about the pictures that we saw. A glossary tells you the meaning of unfamiliar words, like the dictionary. Okay, let's look at the second activity. Choose the correct answers. 1. What does Grandpa use to make bees calm? Please, while I'm reading, trying to find the answers. 2. Why does Grandpa wear a hat? 3. What does Grandpa do with honey? 4. How do beekeepers help us? If you finish, let's control. What does Grandpa use to make bees calm, to make bees relax? Grandpa uses smoker to make bees calm. 2. Why does Grandpa wear a hat? Because it protects him. It can be dangerous. 3. What does Grandpa do with the honey? Of course, he sells it. And someone buys it. 4. How do beekeepers help us? They collect honey. This is really important. Okay, let's go on with the next page. What is the teacher showing to class? Listen and choose. While listening, please choose.
We have a lot of school workers who help us. But don't forget about the most important helpers at school. You! Look at our new classroom chore chart. You can all help our class. You'll each have a different job every week. This week, Pia is the board cleaner. Reuben and Olivia are art supply helpers. Do you have a question, Reuben?
Yes. What do art supply helpers do?
Good question. They help at art time. They hand out and put away the art supplies.
Oh, we hand out and put away the art supplies. We can do that.
Sonia, Gabe, and Daniel are table washers.
We're table washers. Okay.
Yes, Sonia. Good listening. Jack is our snack helper.
So I give out snacks at snack time?
That's right, Jack. That's your job. Now, how else can we help in the classroom? Simone, can you think of a chore?
Yes, I know. One helper can care for our class pet.
Yes, that can be your job this week, Simone. You're the pet helper. You can feed the fish.
Great! I love Philip.
Okay, the teacher is showing the class, yes, a new chore chart. What is chore? Chore is a duty, like a job. Everyone in the class, the teacher says, everyone in the class will have duty. Let's look. Listen and label the chores with the students. As we mentioned before, the teacher is giving chore charts and everyone has different duty. So let's listen and label.
We have a lot of school workers who help us. But don't forget about the most important helpers at school. You! Look at our new classroom chore chart. You can all help our class. You'll each have a different job every week. This week, Pia is the board cleaner. Reuben and Olivia are art supply helpers. Do you have a question, Reuben?
Yes. What do art supply helpers do?
Good question. They help at art time. They hand out and put away the art supplies.
Oh, we hand out and put away the art supplies. We can do that.
Sonia, Gabe, and Daniel are table washers.
We're table washers. Okay.
Yes, Sonia. Good listening. Jack is our snack helper.
So I give out snacks at snack time?
That's right, Jack. That's your job. Now, how else can we help in the classroom? Simone, can you think of a chore?
Yes, I know. One helper can care for our class pet.
Yes, that can be your job this week, Simone. You're the pet helper. You can feed the fish.
Great! I love Philip.
Okay, if you finish, let's control. Let's label the chores with the students. Please control. The first student is cleaning the board. The second ones are supplying art. And the third ones, they wash the tables. And the fourth student, Jack, will be the snack helper. And the last student will be the pet helper. Perfect. They are little classroom helpers. Okay. In this page, we learn two different verbs. The first is hand out, and the second one is put away. Please try to guess the meanings from the context. Then, please write it in your vocabulary notebook. Okay. The second activity. Which student asked a question to get more information? Listen again one more time and choose two students.
We have a lot of school workers who help us. But don't forget about the most important helpers at school. You! Look at our new classroom chore chart. You can all help our class. You'll each have a different job every week. This week, Pia is the board cleaner. Ruben and Olivia are art supply helpers. Do you have a question, Ruben?
Yes. What do art supply helpers do?
Good question. They help at art time. They hand out and put away the art supplies.
Oh, we hand out and put away the art supplies. We can do that.
Sonia, Gabe, and Daniel are table washers.
We're table washers. Okay.
Yes, Sonia. Good listening. Jack is our snack helper.
So I give out snacks at snack time?
That's right, Jack. That's your job. Now, how else can we help in the classroom? Simone, can you think of a chore?
Yes, I know. One helper can care for our class pet.
Yes, that can be your job this week, Simone. You're the pet helper. You can feed the fish.
Great! I love Philip.
Okay, let's find the two students. Who are they? There are two. Yes, one of them is Jack and the other one is Ruben. The students ask questions to get more information. Activity 3. What helpers does your class have? Make a list. Think about it. What helpers does your class have? For example, who is responsible from board? Who is responsible from snacks? Make a list. Write the names. Okay, let's go on with the page 116. Listen and write. Who is asking for help? Who is offering to help? Listen and write.
Chore time! Let's clean up the classroom and get ready to go home.
May I help you clean the board, Mr. Ross?
Yes, please.
Could you help us pick up the puzzle pieces, Lucia?
Yes, no problem. Thanks.
Okay, who is asking for help and who is offering for help? Let's decide. Think about it. Yes, this girl is offering to help. She's not responsible, but she offers to help. And this student is asking for help. Let's complete the sentences. The first one is, may I help you clean the board, Mr. Rose? And the second one is, could you help us pick up the puzzle pieces, Lucia? So he is asking for help. Okay, let's look here. Offering to help. May I help you clean up? Yes, please. No, thanks. If you offer to help, you are not responsible from the chore, but you just want to help. And you say, May I help you? Asking for help. Could you please help me find a book? Yes, sure, no problem. So you need help and you ask for it. Okay, let's look at here. Work with a partner. Student A act out a chore. Student B guessed the chore and offered to help. May I help you pick up the toys? Student A, answer your partner. So, as we mentioned before, as you can see from the examples, from the listenings, you can work with your family at home. You can make a questions like this. May I help you? May I help you put away the crayons, water the plants, clean the board, and etc. Okay, this is about role play too. Role play with a partner. You can role play with your sister, brother, or your family. Ask for help with the chores. Take turns. First you, then the other one, like this. So you will ask for help. For example, one of you will be the school librarian and you ask for put away the books. Okay, let's go on with the last page. Look and read. Circle the sentences that tell how Mr. Kimball helps. Dear Mr. Kimball, thank you for your help. You keep my school clean. You wash the floors and the tables. We have a clean place to work and eat. You are a great janitor. Sincerely, Alicia. So, let's circle the job first of all. The job is this. And let's circle the title and the last name. So, Mr. Kimball tries to keep the school clean. He washes the floors. And the students and the teachers have a clean place to work. So, choose a school worker to think. Plan your note. You can choose one of our school workers. You can write the worker's name here, Mr. or Mrs. or Miss. Then you will write the worker's job. Is it a janitor? Is she or he a janitor, bus driver, or someone else? And how does he or she help you? He washes the floors, or he keeps the school clean, or he just drives. And then here the conclusion, like this. You are a great janitor. This is the conclusion. And this is the worker's name. And this is the worker's job that I said before. And how does he or she help is this. You wash the floors and the tables. I hope you understand. Okay. Okay, so our unit is finished. I want you to make your thank you card for the workers at your school help you every day. Make a card to say thank you to a school worker. Say how he or she helps you. You can stick the drawing on front of your card. You can stick the note inside. When the school opens, I hope you can give your thank you card to one of our school workers. Thank you.